what we are going to see next is how often we make mistakes without knowing it's an error. Okay, unless you know the correct usage of English language, it's very difficult to use the language in the proper way. See where to use appropriately the articles, and how to use like a, an and the, or how to use the prepositions in a very effective way. All this we are going to see now. Okay, it takes a hour to reach the office. Now I'll just give the heading as error spotting. Error means what? What is error? Error means mistakes. Okay, we are just going to spot the errors. You are going to find out the mistakes and you are going to correct them. Now I'll just give you 5 sentences and you are going to tell me where the mistakes are. The train came she is a MA in English. They read Bible and Quran. Are there any mistakes here? Try to find. I am going to write all the 5 and then check with you. He is an European. Game came to an end. Okay. Now I have written down 5 sentences. Now you must tell me where the mistakes are. The train came an hour late. Now, hour, how is it pronounced? Did I say hour? Now always before consonant sounds you have to write A, and before vowel sound you have to write an. Now which are the consonants and which are the vowels? A, that is A, E, I, O, U. If you have any of these sounds and before that you have to use an. And all the rest, that is B, C, D, F, G, all these are consonants, you have to use A for singular. Okay. Now let's see. The train came an hour late. Hour, we don't say hour, we say only hour. So it is a vowel sound, isn't it? Hour, hour. Okay, hour. So we have to use an. Okay, do you understand why we should use an? The train came, so the mistake is here. The train came an hour late. She is a MA in English. I tell you that the error is here. Why? After for consonant sounds you say, I said we have to use consonants, we have to use A. M is a consonant. Why can't we use A? But this MA, we pronounce it as MA. MA. This is the pronunciation MA. So, what is the sound here? A vowel sound. So, we have to use an. Okay. She is an MA in English. Okay. Okay, let's go on to the next one. They read Bible and Quran. Why? What's wrong in it? Always before a unique thing, that is Bible, Quran, these are all the holy books of people, okay, different faiths. So, we have to use the definite article the. Okay. So, we should say they read the Bible and the Quran. Is that clear? Okay, they read the Bible and the Quran. He is an European. Okay, you told me before vowel sound you have to use the an. But he is an European. Why? What's wrong? European is pronounced as U. Okay, European. He is an European. This is how it is pronounced. Okay, European. So, it has a consonant sound. So, we have to use only A. A European. Same way we have to use for year. Year. We pronounce only EAR. For this we say European, but here European is a vowel sound. So, this is not a vowel sound, European. So, we say a European, whereas here we say year. So, we use an year. Okay. Next one. Game came to an end. Now, we should never say game. We should always start with a definite article the. The game came to an end. Okay. So, these are the corrections. Now, do you understand? Here you have to add the, here you have to add the. All these are the corrections. Shall we go through it now? The train came an hour late because H is silent here. We have to use an. He is an MA in English. This is right because MA. We use the vowel sound Okay. So, an MA. They read the Bible and the Quran. Always we should use the definite article the before holy books or rivers, oceans. We always say the earth. We don't say earth is round, the earth is round. The sun, the moon, the stars, the earth. So, all these unique things we have to use the definite article the. Now when we talk about the, even the pronunciation of the changes. Before vowel sound, you have to use the. Okay, the earth. See how it's pronounced now? We don't say the earth, we say the earth. But moon, the moon. Okay, this the is different from the. So, the earth, the moon. So, before consonant sound, THE is pronounced as the, and before vowel sound, THE is pronounced as the. Is that clear? Okay. He is an European, I said. European is wrong, this is right. See, this is wrong, this is right. This is wrong, this is right. This is wrong, this is wrong. Okay, he is a European because Euro, this Y pronunciation comes. It's a Y is a consonant, so he is a European. Game came to an end. The game came to an end. Always we should never start without any article there. The game is a definite article. The we have to use. The game came to an end. So, these are just a few I have given for errors. Now, these are using the articles a, an and the. Okay, a, an and the. These are the articles. Okay, these are called the articles. These two are this is a definite article, these two are indefinite articles. Okay, and how to pronounce and how to use, even usage of articles depends on the pronunciation. Okay, so many words, it is certain words are not pronounced. Okay, now for example, phone, phone, but we say phone. Do we say pone? No, phone. Okay, knife, K-N-I-F-E, but K is not pronounced at all, we say knife. So, English language is so much to learn. Okay, at present we have seen the errors with articles. Next we are going to see with prepositions, 5 more sentences. Okay, we saw errors with the articles in the usage of articles, that is definite article the and indefinite article a and an. Now I am going to give you some errors that are commonly made by using the verbs. Okay, so now we are going to see agreement of the verb with the noun or the subject. Okay, now first I would like to say, whenever we use and, like Rama and Sita go to school every day. We don't say goes. Now go is a plural verb and goes is a singular verb. So Rama and Sita go to school. So we are using a plural verb, isn't it? Isn't it? Now if I say bread and butter are for my breakfast, do we say, or is for my breakfast we say? Okay, let me write down and explain. Okay, error spotting, verbs I will say, agreement of the verb with the subject. First one. Sam and Ram okay, every Saturday. There are two people now, Sam and Ram dash for a movie every Saturday. They go for a movie. I cannot say goes for a movie, because there are two people, so go for a movie. Same way, if I say bread and butter dash for my breakfast. Bread and butter dash for my breakfast. Now you may ask me, when you have and, you use the plural verb. But why can't we use bread and butter are for my breakfast? I will say it's the correct verb is. Bread and butter is for my breakfast. Why? Because you don't eat bread separately and butter separately. You put it together as a sandwich, as a butter sandwich, and you have, isn't it? So it's a combined one single entity. Okay, do you understand? So bread and butter is for my breakfast. Do you understand? Okay. Same way, 2 and 2 makes 4. Or I'll give you another one. Slow and steady. Slow and steady dash the race. Slow and steady dash the race. Now we are talking about how to run a race. Okay, slow and steady. Slow and steady what? Running. Slow and steady running wins the race. We are talking about one entity. Slow and steady wins the race. We are talking about the quality of running, both together. So here we use the singular verb wins. Okay, next one. I just say each of the boys in the class, or each of the boys dash given okay, each of the boys is given or was given or are given. What do you write here? Each of the boys. So will you write the plural verb here? No, because each means every. Okay, each of the boys. There are a lot of boys, but each one, what was he given? So that is what we are talking about, and each of the boys was given, not were, or you can even write is given. You should always use the singular verb here. Please remember, whenever you have each of the, you have to use the singular verb. Same way, every man in the hall dash every man in the hall dash given a memento. Memento, okay. Every man in the hall dash given a memento. Memento means something which is given to remember. Okay, to memento. Memento is to memoir, to remember. Every man in the hall was given. Whenever you have every, you have to use was. That is, it talks about every single person. One of the women, okay, this is plural. One of the women in the party okay. One of the women in the party were wearing a diamond ring or was wearing a diamond ring. Because we are talking only of one of the whole lot of them. So we should use the singular verb was. Do you understand? Or is. We should always use the singular verb is or was. Is that clear? So if you see each of the, every, one of the, we are using only the singular verbs. Okay, again. Either Sita or Savitri okay, now listen. Either Sita or Savitri dash taken the book. Now will you use had or have or has? I will give you the tense also. Okay, either Sita or Savitri dash taken the book today. So you'll have to use either has or have. What will you use? Has is for singular and have is for plural. Okay, they have, we have, all this we use have. But for singular we use has. Either Sita or Savitri, you have to use the singular verb has. Okay, either this person or that person. So you have to use the singular verb. Same way, neither also. Neither Ravi nor Mani eats okay. Now neither Ravi nor Mani dash sweets. You can write like or eat. Okay, like, we will take the verb like. Neither Ravi nor Mani likes sweets or like sweets. If it is a plural verb, we have to use likes. I am sorry, they like. Okay, like. If it is singular verb, you have to use likes. She likes, they like. Now I have mentioned two names. Will you write the singular likes or the plural like? When we use either or neither nor, we have to always use the singular verb. So likes. Okay, do you understand? Okay, next one I am going to teach is as well as. The manager as well as the clerk dash absent for the meeting. Okay, the manager as well as the clerk was or were. Now we are talking about the manager, then as well as a clerk. So the manager as well as a clerk was absent. Okay, singular verb only you use there. Same way, next one I am going to give you. The teacher along with her students the teacher along with the students gone for a picnic or gone for an excursion. If I say the teacher and her students, then I will say have gone for an excursion. But the teacher along with her students has gone for an excursion. How very funny English languages say. Now when we say along with, if you use the first noun that you use, if it's singular, you have to use the singular verb. Is that clear? Same way when we use either or, if these two are singular nouns, you have to use only the singular verb. Neither Ravi nor Mani. The manager as well as the clerk. So if they are singular, we use the singular verb. The teacher along with the students, those students is plural, the first noun you have to see. The teacher along with the students has gone on an excursion or for an excursion, anything you can say. Okay, both are correct. So shall we revise this now? This is this error spotting is on verbs. Sam and Ram go for a movie every Saturday. See, now we are talking about two people, so we have used the plural verb. Sam and Ram go. If we say Ram alone goes for a movie, okay, or Sam goes for a movie. But two people we are talking, so go for a movie every Saturday. But when I say bread and butter, now why can't we say are for my breakfast? I told you bread and butter together as one entity we are using for breakfast. We don't take bread separately or eat butter separately. So bread and butter is for my breakfast, that is together. So same way, slow and steady running. It talks about one thing called running. Slow and steady running wins the race. See, we have used a singular verb, though we have used and in these two sentences because they mean one entity. So we have used the singular verb. And later, each of the, every, one of the, all this, even though there are plural verbs here, that is after this, each of, and we should always use the plural word or the noun only here. We can't say each of the boy was given. We have to say each of the boys was given a gift or is given a gift. Okay. Whenever you use each, remember to use only singular verb. Every man in the hall was given a memento. So when you use every also, we have to use a singular verb. One of the women is plural, in the party is or was wearing a diamond ring. So, we are talking only about one among the whole lot of women. So, we have to use the singular verb. Either Sita or Savitri has taken the book today. Okay, we can't say have, because either this person or that person. So, we are talking about a single entity, and that is why we use the singular verb has. We cannot say, if we say Sita and Savitri have taken the book, but when we say either, we have to use has. Neither Ravi nor Mani likes sweets. So, neither Ravi nor Mani likes sweets. If we say Ravi and Mani like sweets, okay. The manager as well as the clerk was absent for the meeting. The manager as well as the clerk. So, this person as well as the clerk was absent for the meeting. The teacher along with her students has gone on an excursion. So, all these are the rules that you have to follow while using the verbs correctly. So, agreement of the verb with the subject is very, very important when you structure English sentences. Are you clear now with these rules? Okay.